Good evening, everyone. It is September 7th, 2023, and this is going to be a little bit of an uglier chart than usual. That is just because TradingView is already rolled. It's showing 4,500 right now, and it's not really the roll date yet. The official roll date is up here on the CME's website, and you can see that expiration is on the 15th and roll is on the 11th. So I am not going to roll just yet, so in that scenario, I will be trading the ESU contract, and everything I discuss will be in relation to that. Now, what do we have today? Today we had a gap down, second gap down in a row. I mentioned what I was looking for was a gap down failure, and then a move back up to somewhere around here. I wanted to see us get into something like this sort of area, and we did. We spent a significant portion of the day trying to break down. We just broke the initial balance low and the overnight low, and then we just rotated really hard upwards, breaking the IB high. I was offered at 61 half or 60 half, sorry, and I did not get filled right over here, and it ended up selling off. A little bit annoying, but that was all I had for today lined up. Now, going into tomorrow, what am I looking at? Let's get into, and these are going to be continuous contracts that I'm picking up because I'm too lazy to copy and paste all these things. Just pretend that this instead is trading at a 45.56. Pretend it's trading just pretty much down here. All right. What I'm going to look for is, can we hold this kind of 47-ish area, this kind of 44 to 47 area? Can we hold this, or are we going to break it, run these stops, and get into this 23 area, that prior week's low? As far as I understand, so far we are just trading an inside week. You can see this is Friday's high, that prior week's high, and you can see the prior week's low down here somewhere. What is it? Yeah, 23. So far we have an inside week. Trading in this 125 point range. So I would be looking for a break of last week's low if we do break today's RTH low. So that's what I'm looking at on the ES. Oh, God, I told you it'd be ugly. Uh, there we go, a little bit less ugly. So essentially looking to buy the dip at 47s. That is going to be my main level of interest. And I'm also interested in 37s perhaps, and then down to about 25. Below there, this starts to get a little bit knife catchy, this 4400 to 4417. Above kind of 56, and I think you're being a little bit too aggressive to try and short this thing. I think we end up clearing these overnight highs, that daily close and all that sort of stuff we have up here, point of control, VWAP close, blah, 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 blah. I think instead you start getting into this 82 to 86 sort of area, if not closing the gap at 01 half, and then we see if we can get back below settlement highs. NQ, didn't even bother making a chart over here, an intraday chart. Uh, Again, pretend that we are not trading at 15,475. Pretend that instead we're trading right below the last bar here. So just like on the ES, what I'm looking for is, can we hold? Look, I think we're going to go down to these short cover bids around 15,100. Looks like I'm missing a little line here. I made this this morning, I think, at 4:30 in the morning. So there we go. Uh, I'm in favor of us getting into that area and finding those short covered bids and then ripping upwards. That would sort of correspond with a sell off, probably to around here, 44.25, and then kind of getting your move back up to 47s, maybe in 56s, something like that. Uh, I don't have a I don't think that we'll be breaking this kind of 320, what is this, 320, 350, 311 to 356. I just don't see us breaking that, to be quite honest. Again, ignoring where this is trading right now. The actual contract is trading at a 2 whatever it is, 280. So I I remain pretty short biased, as long as we're under that 350, that first half of the year's close, whatever else that is, at 331's 95% yearly value area high from last year at 342's. I just I don't think we'll be breaking above that anytime soon. Today spent pretty much the entire session below yesterday's low. Yeah, we were able to kind of creep our way up to last week's value area low, but for the most part, just not really that much progress made to the upside on the Nasdaq. Yesterday's low here. Let me show you guys an even uglier chart so you can see what I'm talking about. We stayed below this red line here. That's all you got to pay attention to. We stayed below this red line, previous day's low, pretty much the entire session. I don't really think we're going to accept above this area. Last week's half back, last week's value area low, that first half of the year's close. I think instead we'll get below settlement lows. This turns into sort of a crap out scenario. We see if we can hold it around 220 to 230, where that monthly point of control and half back are. And if we can't, I think we run all of these lows and we get into that short cover bid area somewhere around 15,100. 15,100 being where we did some sort of volume or something like that from this Tuesday session for ripping upwards. So that's what I'm looking for. Anyway, 6-minute video. No need to make it any longer than it is. Again, I'm trading the September contracts, not paying attention to what's happening in the, what is that, December? Yeah. Hope that makes sense. Hope that helps. Have a great night. Trade safe.